Hey, Jamie, ever talk to an AI chatbot?
Oh, absolutely, Alex. They're so common now, you know?
Right. Well, some important U.S. officials, the attorneys general, just sent a stern warning to huge tech companies like Google, Apple, and Microsoft.
Oh, really? What's the big concern?
They're really worried about something they call delusional outputs from these AI chatbots. Basically, the AI says things that aren't true or can be harmful.
Wow, delusional outputs. That sounds serious. Are there examples?
Exactly. They highlighted a teenager who reportedly shared suicidal plans with an AI. And there was a lawsuit where a chatbot allegedly validated a user's paranoid delusions, tragically linked to a murder-suicide.
That's incredibly alarming. So these AI responses can actually encourage dangerous thoughts, especially for people who are already vulnerable?
You got it. The officials are saying these dark patterns in AI could cause real mental health risks for everyone, even kids.
So what are they asking the tech giants to do?
They're demanding independent checks or audits of their AI products, and they want state and federal regulators to be able to review these chatbots.
Right. More oversight to keep us safe.
Precisely. It's about making sure innovation doesn't outpace safety.
Welcome back to Global Buzz. So, Jamie, big news from the U.S. economy, right?
Absolutely, Alex. The Federal Reserve, which is the U.S. central bank, just cut its main interest rate. It's the third time they've done this, you know?
Wow, the third time. So they lowered it a little by 25 basis points. What does that mean for people around the world?
Well, exactly. This is great news for many international markets. For example, India's stock market, the Sensex, really shot up.
That's amazing. So lower U.S. interest rates make the U.S. dollar a bit cheaper, which makes it easier for other countries to buy things, right?
Exactly. And this good feeling brought lots of investors to buy stocks, especially in big Indian companies like HDFC Bank.
But here's an interesting part, Jamie. While most global markets cheered, U.S. stock futures actually went down a little, especially for tech companies.
Yeah, you know, Oracle shares, a big tech company, tumbled quite a bit. People are starting to worry about something called an AI bubble in the tech world.
Right, like maybe some tech companies are valued too high. The Fed's goal with these cuts is to help the economy grow and keep prices stable.
It's a tricky balance, you know? They want to support growth now, but some experts, like Karen Ward from JP Morgan, are warning about inflation coming back by 2026.
So it's not a simple decision. They're watching the economy carefully.
Definitely. Big decisions that affect all of us, even if we don't follow finance every day.
Hey everyone, welcome to the show. Jamie, have you noticed your electricity bill getting a bit higher lately?
Oh, Alex, definitely. It feels like everything costs more these days, doesn't it? What's the latest news on that?
Well, it turns out that part of this is connected to something pretty interesting. Data centers. You know, those huge buildings that power all our AI and online services.
Right, I've definitely heard of them. I always thought they were a good sign of technological progress and economic growth.
Exactly. They are. But here's the tricky part. They use so much electricity, and this is creating a big political challenge, or conundrum, for Republicans in Washington right now.
Wow, a conundrum. How so?
Many Republicans usually champion big tech and AI, right? But now their voters are getting really upset. Why? Because these energy-hungry data centers are making household electricity bills go way up for regular families.
Ah, I totally get it. So people are feeling the impact directly in their wallets. Plus, I imagine it puts a lot of strain on local power grids, too.
You got it. Senator Josh Hawley, a Republican from Missouri, is even speaking out nationally about these negative impacts. It's a huge balancing act for the GOP.
So the big challenge for them is how to support amazing new tech like AI without making everyday life too expensive or difficult for their citizens. That's a really tough spot.
Absolutely. It's a classic conflict between innovation and practical concerns. We'll definitely be watching this political debate unfold in Washington, D.C. Hey, Jamie, imagine a world where the U.S. dollar isn't the only superstar in global finance. Sounds wild, right?
Wild, but also super interesting, Alex. It feels like the dollar has been number one forever, but I hear some big players are trying to change that.
You got it. We're talking about the BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. They're really pushing to use the dollar less in trade. It's a trend called de-dollarization.
De-dollarization. Wow, that's a mouthful. So what exactly are these countries doing to move away from the dollar?
A big move recently saw Brazil, India, and China sell off nearly $29 billion in U.S. Treasury holdings. That's a huge tangible step away from dollar-based assets.
That sounds like a serious statement. So they're basically reducing their financial ties to the US dollar?
Exactly. And get this, Russia even showed a prototype for a new currency at the 2025 BRICS Summit, tentatively named the unit. It's planned to be backed by gold and other local currencies.
Gold-backed money. That's really looking for alternatives. Is the goal to totally replace the dollar in international transactions?
Not entirely, according to President Putin. He clarified they don't want to reject the dollar completely, but rather avoid its weaponization in global contexts.
Ah, so it's about creating more balance and giving countries more options for their international trade. This could really change things.
Precisely. It's a major geopolitical and financial shift. Definitely something to keep our eyes on. Hey, Jamie, did you see the headlines today? Big news in the tech world.
I did, Alex. Oracle, that huge company famous for its software and cloud services, saw its stock plummet.
Plummet is right. Over 15% down. That's a massive drop for such a well-known company, isn't it?
Absolutely. And it happened right after they released their quarterly earnings report. It seems investors and financial experts weren't very happy with the results.
Right. And this disappointing performance is really bringing back worries about something called an AI bubble.
Exactly. You know, an AI bubble is when the excitement and prices of companies focused on artificial intelligence get too high, maybe more than their actual profits. People are worried the market is getting a bit ahead of itself with all the AI buzz.
Wow. So Oracle's poor results are making everyone rethink if these high AI stock prices are sustainable. It even dragged down other AI-related stocks today.
Yes, it really shows how sensitive the market is. It's a big reminder that even cutting-edge tech like AI needs to show strong financial performance to keep investors confident. It's a volatile market out there, Alex.
Welcome back to Daily Scoop. Jamie, wow, it sounds like things are incredibly serious out in Washington state right now, right?
Absolutely, Alex. We're hearing about some truly historic flooding there. It's so bad that authorities have issued get-out-now evacuation orders in many areas, especially in Skagit County.
Wow, get out now. That sounds really urgent. So are rivers just overflowing their banks?
Exactly. Rivers like the Snoqualmie, for instance, have reached their highest points, or peaked, near a town called Carnation. People in places like Auburn are also facing really severe conditions.
And I hear emergency teams are super busy with water rescues.
Yes, they are, especially in Snohomish County and from RV parks, which, can be really vulnerable. It's a tough situation for many residents.
And it's not just the rising water, but landslides too, right? That really complicates things.
That's totally right. Major roads like eastbound I-90 and Highway 2 are closed because of landslides. It makes it very difficult for people to travel and for emergency help to arrive.
So what's next? Is the bad weather expected to stop soon, or will this continue?
Unfortunately, forecasters are predicting even more flooding. So communities are bracing for continued challenges as water levels will likely stay high. It's a very serious situation for Washington state.
Definitely. Stay safe, everyone in Washington.
Hey everyone, welcome back to News in a Nutshell. Jamie, big news today from Washington, D.C., and it's all about healthcare, right?
That's right, Alex. It's a pretty significant development. The U.S. Senate, our top lawmakers, they couldn't agree on any new healthcare bills. They failed to advance either of the competing proposals.
Wow, so no progress at all. And this is specifically about those Obamacare subsidies, which sound really important for people.
Exactly. These subsidies, also called premium tax credits, are vital. They help millions of Americans pay for their health insurance every month. They make it much more affordable for families,
I see. So if the Senate can't agree, what's the real danger here? Are these subsidies just going to stop?
Potentially, yes. They're actually scheduled to expire at the end of this year. If they do, health insurance could get much more expensive for a lot of people. It could make healthcare inaccessible for some.
That's a huge impact. And this whole debate has been going on for a long time, especially with President Trump often talking about changing or replacing Obamacare.
Absolutely. This really highlights the deep disagreements in Congress over healthcare.
They just can't find a way to work together on this critical issue.
So what's next? Are people just left guessing about their healthcare costs?
Pretty much. The pressure's really on lawmakers now to find some kind of solution, even a temporary one, before the deadline. Millions of families are depending on it for their financial well-being, Alex.
That sounds like a really tough situation. We'll definitely keep our listeners updated on this.
Hey, Jamie, guess what big news just dropped? Time magazine has announced their Person of the Year for 2025, and it's quite interesting.
Oh, really? I'm all ears. Who got the honor this time? A politician, a celebrity, or something else?
Well, it's actually the architects of AI. Isn't that wild? Time says 2025 was the pivotal year when AI's immense potential truly roared into view and made an undeniable impact on society.
Wow, architects of AI. That's fascinating, you know? It's not just one famous person, but the collective genius behind artificial intelligence. It really highlights the people shaping this powerful new technology.
Exactly. Sam Jacobs, Time's editor-in-chief, explained it's for delivering the age of thinking machines. It covers the individuals, minds, and financiers who brought AI to the forefront, like Jensen Huang from NVIDIA, for instance.
Right. I mean, AI has dominated headlines all year, hasn't it? From new apps to serious discussions in Washington, D.C. about how to manage it. It's definitely moved from novel tech to mainstream.
Absolutely. And it shows a huge shift compared to past winners. Can you believe who was Person of the Year just last year, in 2024?
Oh, I remember that. It was President Trump. And the year before that, of course, was Taylor Swift. So from entertainment to politics to technology.
Precisely. This really emphasizes the profound societal change AI is bringing. It's a very significant choice.
It truly is. What a way to mark 2025.
Hey, Jamie, welcome back. Big news today for communities dealing with the aftermath of natural disasters.
Absolutely, Alex. We're talking about a really important announcement from President Trump's administration.
Right. Chief Financial Officer Blaise Ngoglia highlighted crucial economic development funding. It's for places hit hard by hurricanes Helene and Milton, those in 2023 and 2024.
Exactly. This really underscores the federal government's commitment to helping these affected regions. The goal is recovery and rebuilding.
Wow, that's fantastic. So the discussions focused on how local communities can best use this money to fix things and make them stronger?
Precisely, Alex. It's about strengthening infrastructure and building resilience against future storms. And guess what? We're talking about a lot of money.
How much are we talking about, Jamie?
Approximately $1.45 billion in disaster recovery funding. It's for communities that got major disaster declarations.
$1 billion? Wow. Is it just for hurricanes then?
No, not at all. This program helps communities hit by a range of natural catastrophes. Think wildfires, severe storms, and flooding, too.
So it's really a comprehensive effort to repair damaged infrastructure and boost local economies. That's a proactive step by President Trump's administration.
Exactly. It's about immediate help and long-term economic development. Good news for many people trying to rebuild their lives.
Hey, everyone. Welcome back to News in a Nutshell. Jamie, ready for some food for thought today?
Absolutely, Alex. And it's literally about food. We're talking about President Trump's administration and some big changes to how people can use SNAP benefits.
That's right. SNAP, which stands for Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, helps low-income Americans buy food. But now, President Trump's team is expanding a ban.
Yes, 6 more states have joined agreements. This means more people using SNAP will not be able to buy things like sugary drinks and unhealthy snacks. It's part of their Make America Healthy Again push.
Wow, so no more using your SNAP card for soda or candy in these new states. The idea is to encourage healthier eating habits, right?
Exactly. They want to improve national health and cut down on illnesses caused by bad diets. Less junk food, more fruits and veggies.
It sounds good on paper, Jamie, to promote health, but some people worry about the government telling them what they can or can't eat. It's a tricky balance.
It truly is. This expansion shows President Trump's administration is serious about these health policies. It's definitely a hot topic right now.